Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Five at First. My name is Matt Kukin, and I'm here with Billy Marino, our church administrator. And we just want to give you, 5 minutes or so about what's going on at First ARP Church. And there's a lot going on. I just am so encouraged by just the energy and the life around the church right now. There's a lot of great things going on. And one of the things that I've mentioned before, but wanted to mention again, is just the blessing of paying off all the debt that was owed on our last capital campaign. And so we are going to have a celebration, which Thanksgiving seems like a good time to have a celebration like that. And so what we're going to do is on November 19th, it's a Sunday, at 4:30 in the afternoon, we're going to have a special worship service just to thank God for his provision. And then we're going to have a big, wonderful meal together, invite lots of folks from the community, and just have a time of fun and celebration where we can enjoy being together. But I'm really looking forward to that Sunday already, just because it's a chance to kind of just put another mile marker down of God's faithfulness to our congregation. Some of you may be aware that this Sunday, October 29th, will be officially 136 years from the first worship service that First ARP Church in Gastonia ever had. And so that's just a lot of years of God's faithfulness. And there's been a lot of mile markers along the way. But this is another one, and we need to celebrate that. So I'm looking forward to that. All of you are invited. You'll get invitations in the mail, little postcards that we're sending out. You'll also see it in the bulletin. But please go ahead and save the date now. And thank you once again for being used by the Lord to help make this vision a reality. So what do you got, Billy?
So to piggyback on what you're saying, of all the things that are going on around the church, last night we had our trunk or treat. And our children's ministry did a fabulous job of executing on the trunk or treat and the hay rides and
inflatables
and all the fun things. And then Ms. Barbie, our church hostess, with the food. And
I think we served 300 hot dogs
at least. Yes, that was great.
I mean, I ate 12 of them. No, I'm just kidding.
I like
just
11.
one.
No, it was a really great time, and it's just such a blessing to have this place that we can use for things like that, to bless the community. There were a lot of folks that I seen that weren't members of our church that attended as well. And so it was just really great to just bring everyone together. Yeah. And so great job to Julie Clark and to Melanie Henry for executing on that.
Yeah, great job to all of you. Also, just want to thank everybody who came out for Serve the City. We had probably about 10 work sites around the city that we were able to go and serve at, and it was a great time to share the love of Christ and to connect with one another. Also, just wanted to update you that this coming Sunday, in addition to being a Sunday where we worship together, we also have an opportunity to remember the saints from our church that have gone to be with the Lord over the past year. So that's always a special service where we give thanks to God for our church family, both those that are here today and those that have helped carry the torch of faith over the past years. So we look forward to that. And then November 5th is a day of prayer for the persecuted church. So we're going to be praying for our persecuted brothers and sisters around the world. And the 12th is Orphan Sunday. We have a lot of families that have a burden on their hearts from the Lord for foster care and adoption. And so we're seeing more and more adoptions around our church, which is great, a culture of adoption, a culture of life. But some special Sundays coming up, and we hope you'll be a part of it. And invite someone to come with you. One of the easiest forms of outreach is just an invitation. And I just saw a lot of unfamiliar faces at Trunk or Treat last night, just because people invited coworkers, neighbors, family members, and friends.
Yes, and Serve the City. For those of you that weren't able to attend but want to see more, our very own Courtney McCowan is putting together a video for us to see this week. Great. And so when you come for worship, you'll be able to see that too.
Yeah. Well, deep roots and wide reach is what we're about, and God is certainly growing us in those directions, which is a good thing. And so go out and live out your roots and your reach this week, and we'll look forward to seeing you Sunday.
Thank you.
Thanks.